Once upon a time, in a vast and prosperous kingdom surrounded by dense forests, lived a wise and powerful ruler named King Rajanvir. He was admired across the land for his fairness and courage in battle. But behind his regal demeanor, the king harbored a deep fear, the fear of lions. As a child, he had survived a lion attack while traveling through the jungle, and though he had grown strong and respected, the trauma never left him. He never went near forests and avoided even seeing lions in paintings or stories. One day, a royal messenger arrived from the neighboring kingdom with troubling news. A fearsome lion named Sher had taken control of the great forest that connected the two kingdoms. The lion was attacking travelers and blocking all trade routes. The neighboring kingdom's armies had failed to capture the beast. Desperate and out of options, they turned to King Rajanvir for help. The king was deeply troubled. To face a lion was to confront his deepest fear. But as a ruler, he could not let that fear define him. To the shock of his ministers and court, he announced that he would go to the forest alone, without an army, and try to resolve the matter with wisdom, not war. Many tried to stop him, but his mind was made up. Wearing simple robes and carrying only a sword and some food, King Rajanvir entered the great forest. The forest was dense and filled with the unknown. Hours passed as he followed broken branches, paw prints, and claw marks. His heart pounded with every sound. As the sun began to set, he finally saw him, the lion. Sher stood tall and fierce on a rocky hill, his golden mane shining in the light. But instead of attacking, the lion stared at the king. Summoning all his courage, Rajanvir stepped forward and said, "O king of the forest, I come not to fight, but to understand." To his amazement, the lion spoke, not with rage, but with dignity. Sher revealed that he was once captured and tortured by humans in a circus. He had escaped to this forest to live in peace, but over time, he had grown to distrust all men. The king listened carefully and then offered a pact. He would declare the forest as a protected land where no human would harm its animals, and in return, Sher would not attack travelers or traders. The lion remained silent for a moment, then said, "Come with me." The lion led the king deep into his territory, to a hidden cave where lion cubs played and animals of all kinds gathered in peace. "This is my family," said Sher. "Do you still trust me now, human king?" Without fear, the king sat among the cubs and smiled. He had passed the final test, to trust the lion in his most powerful place. After 3 days, King Rajanvir returned to his palace. The people cheered as he told them of his experience. He kept his promise and declared the great forest a protected sanctuary. From then on, peace returned to the trade routes, and once every full moon, King Rajanvir and Sher would meet at the forest's edge, two kings, one of men and one of beasts, bound by a sacred pact of trust and respect.